It is the earliest evidence of modern human out of Africa, out of the African continent.
Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're counting down the most fascinating, revealing, mysterious, and important skulls that archaeology has uncovered over the years.
So this skull with its plaster face was found at Jericho, and he was actually part of a set of 7 people who were all buried together.
Number 10. The Dmanisi Skulls, Homo erectus.
This fossilized human Homo erectus skull may be about to change the textbooks.
Comprising 5 crania, these Homo erectus specimens date back 1.8 million years and challenge prior taxonomic classifications, suggesting a greater morphological diversity within the species. The cranial variations observed in the Dmanisi skulls point to regional adaptations, questioning the notion of a homogeneous Homo erectus population during the Pleistocene epoch.
Simply, it may mean all the world's peoples have one common ancestor.
These findings prompt a re-evaluation of early human dispersals, emphasizing their adaptability and flexibility in diverse environmental contexts. Their significance lies in their capacity to reshape our grasp of the evolutionary dynamics and behavioral complexities in the genus during a critical period in prehistory. Number 9. The Tong child, Australopithecus africanus.
Very early attempt at the reconstruction of what the Tong child would have looked like when it was alive.
This fossilized skull of Australopithecus africanus was discovered in South Africa in 1924 and dates back 2.8 million years.
After working with the hammers and chisels and knitting needles, this magnificent face emerged.
It is a pivotal artifact in paleoanthropology, offering insights into early hominins. Notably, the Tong child exhibits evidence of bipedal locomotion and tool use, challenging previous notions about the cognitive and locomotor capabilities of hominins during the Pliocene epoch.
Even though it was a very small brain, this was a biped.
The fossil provides a crucial link in the evolutionary transition from ape-like ancestors to more bipedal and tool-using hominins. Its significance extends to the broader narrative of evolution. Number 8. Huayzompantli, Homo sapiens.
Hidden behind this nondescript facade is a structure as historic as it is gruesome.
A monumental structure from the Aztec civilization, the Huayzompantli held profound cultural and ritual significance. Translating to Great Skull Rack, it was a platform adorned with impaled skulls of sacrificial victims.
Archaeologists have so far uncovered well over 600 skulls and have been working for the past 6 years to uncover the whole structure and to learn more about its construction.
Constructed in the capital city of Tenochtitlan, this macabre display served as a visual testament to the Aztecs' reverence for the god Huitzilopochtli, associated with war and the sun. The skulls, meticulously arranged in rows, symbolized the Aztec worldview, which intertwined life, death, and cosmology. The Huayzompantli reflected the ideological underpinnings of Aztec society, illustrating the ritualistic and spiritual dimensions embedded in their architectural and artistic expressions during the height of their civilization.
The secrets that the skulls have been guarding for more than 500 years have provided new and important insights into Aztec culture.
Number 7. La Chapelle aux Seins, Neanderthal.
Neanderthals are often depicted as brutish cavemen, but science shows that our early ancestors were actually quite advanced.
This Neanderthal specimen, discovered in France in 1908, dates back approximately 50,000 years. The fossilized skull challenges earlier interpretations of Neanderthal anatomy, particularly regarding posture. Initially perceived as evidence of a stooped or hunched posture, later analyses suggested a more upright stance. The La Chapelle aux Seins find became central to debates on Neanderthal cognitive abilities and cultural practices. Its cranial features indicated adaptation to cold environments, emphasizing the species' resilience.
The species also developed large brains. They were similar in size to modern humans' brains and were often larger.
The discovery significantly contributed to refining our knowledge of Neanderthal morphology, behavior, and adaptations, shedding light on the intricacies of evolution during the late Pleistocene.
Evolution built them to be sturdy to survive their harsh environment. But their tools, art, and DNA tell us that their resilience also involved innovation, creativity, and social behavior.
Number 6. Crystal skulls. During the late 19th century, there was a lively trade in fake pre-Columbian artifacts, with some even ending up in museums. Among these artifacts were the famous crystal skulls, supposedly dating back to the Aztec or Maya civilizations. The best known, the Mitchell-Hedges skull, was said to have been discovered in a temple in Belize, but was likely purchased from a London art dealer.
Anna Mitchell-Hedges claimed that her skull had magical telepathic powers.
She felt that he could stare into the left eye socket and see the future.
Still, there is some mystery around their actual origins. Studies have identified tool marks inconsistent with ancient technologies. Scientists believe they were likely crafted in Germany in the late 19th century from Brazilian quartz.
Using just hand tools, it would have been impossible for the ancient Aztecs to create such perfectly straight lines as those on the British and Smithsonian skulls. The only way these straight lines could have been made was by using rotary cutting wheels.
Number 5. The Leu Jang Skull, Homo sapiens. This well-preserved fossil, discovered in 1958 in Guangxi, China, dates back approximately 68,000 years and challenges prevailing models of migration out of Africa, suggesting multiple waves of Homo sapiens dispersal. It exhibits a unique combination of archaic and modern features. Its discovery implies complex interactions and potential interbreeding among different groups during the late Pleistocene. The Leu Jang Skull plays a role in unraveling the intricate mosaic of evolutionary pathways and adds nuance to our comprehension of the diversity and adaptability of Homo sapiens across geographical regions. Number 4. The Cabo Skull, Homo heidelbergensis. The Broken Hill Skull, also known as the Cabo Skull, was discovered in 1921 in Broken Hill, northern Rhodesia, now Kabwe, Zambia, and is approximately 300,000 years old. This Homo heidelbergensis fossil showcases a mix of archaic and modern human features, helping our understanding of evolution during the Middle Pleistocene. Its morphology indicates a large brain case, suggesting advanced cognitive abilities. The Broken Hill find is significant in the study of Homo heidelbergensis, bridging the gap between earlier species and humans in the Pleistocene epoch. Number 3. The Druline Skulls, Paranthropus robustus. This South African archaeological site has yielded a significant collection of hominid fossils.
Druline was first discovered in 1992 by Dr. Andre Kaiser, and ever since then has amassed a huge collection of fossils.
The site, dating back around 2 million years, has provided insights into hominin evolution. Among the notable finds are hominid skulls attributed to Paranthropus robustus and early Homo.
An incredibly famous fossil that was found at the site. It's a female, and it's the most complete cranium or skull of any of the Paranthropus robustus ever found in the world.
The presence of both robust Australopithecines and Homo suggests coexistence and potential interactions in the region. The Druline skulls, with their well-preserved features, offer crucial anatomical details for studying the evolutionary relationships and behaviors of hominins during this critical phase of prehistory.
The amazing thing about coming to these sites is ultimately, in turning over a little bit of dirt, you can completely change our understanding of human evolution.
Number 2. The Jericho Skulls, Homo sapiens, Natufian Culture. Dating to approximately 9,500 years ago, these were discovered in the Levant and represent a noteworthy archaeological assemblage from Natufian culture. Adorned with plaster, they offer intricate insights into the mortuary practices of the Natufian people.
It's a human skull, a real human skull, that has had a plaster face added over the top, and then eyes inlaid with marine shells.
Their discovery suggests a sophisticated engagement with the dead, possibly involving ritualistic or symbolic elements.
So this skull with its plaster face was found at Jericho, and he was actually part of a set of 7 people who were all buried together.
The application of plaster to the skulls indicates deliberate and careful manipulation, emphasizing the cultural significance attached to these mortuary practices. They shed light on the Natufian culture's social organization, funerary customs, and symbolic expressions, giving us information on the complexities of societies in the Levant during the transition to settled life.
So we think of this as being a portrait because the face is modelled on a real person.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. The Manote Cranium, Homo sapiens. Found in 2015 within the Manote Cave in the Western Galilee region of Israel, this ancient skull is estimated to be around 54,000 years old, placing it in a critical period of migration and interaction.
Modern humans actually entered this region some 5,000 years after the Neanderthals.
Exhibiting a unique combination of Neanderthal and modern characteristics, the Manote Cranium provides valuable insights into the possible interbreeding between these distinct hominid groups. This intermingling, suggested by the cranium's morphology, is part of the complex evolutionary processes that shaped the genetic diversity of anatomically modern humans during their migration out of Africa.
It is the earliest evidence of modern human out of Africa, out of the African continent.
What archaeological discoveries do you find the most historically important? Let us know in the comments.
People love mystery, and they probably, as a result, greatly prefer things such as the crystal skull to the average archaeological presentation.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.